Hello, I just wanted to do a quick tips and tricks tutorial video on VueScan and how to get really good scans from old PC box art. So I got my camera up there leaning on top of a GameCube power supply looking down at the scanner. So let's get on it. So these are my settings I basically never change. Really the important ones is media size maximum, just like don't crop yourself for no reason. Bits per pixel, just like do the best you can. Preview DPI is important. I just leave it at 300. And then my scan resolution is 800. So when my preview comes up, it does a really quick scan. And when the scan comes up, it does a deeper scan, I guess you could say. Auto skew basically tries to align it, or at least gives me a bit of a template, hopefully. The rest I just don't bother with anymore because when you do a lot of these, it's just like, no, just let me do it. But the skew one can actually be helpful sometimes. But everything else is pretty much default. I don't really care. Same thing with filtering. They're all off. I don't care. The one thing you might play with is color balance. I used to be a big neutral boy, just because it would fix some of the black issues with certain things. I guess it doesn't really matter. I would just say if you do a color balance thing, just make it consistent for every side of the box. Like don't do one side neutral and one side tungsten. So just do neutral or none. I just go with none now because and then just default none, or whoa, none. And then output, TIFF profile, 24-bit RBG. I don't think I even change anything else. And do whatever you want here. This is just UI stuff. All right, so let's get scanning. And I got this copy of Island of Dr. Brain we're going to use as our test. So I'm going to put this on here. So one thing to note is I don't line it up with any of like the letter markers or anything like that. I don't care. As long as most of the box is on the scanner, I'll find it. The VueScan's not gonna give a shit if I'm close to the letter markers or not. We're just scanning essentially what it sees on the scanner, right? So okay, so we're gonna click on preview just to see what it gives us. So instead of using the letter markers or basically any of it, I just kind of eyeball it. And yeah, see, this is where the alignment is like, well, I tried. Well, that's not good enough. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drag our own box and try and, oh, look at that alignment. Look at that. Look, I almost got it perfect. Oh, it just feels good, you know? So let's say I want to crop that. I'm just going to maybe tighten this up a little bit. Okay, and checked cropped area. Seems fine to me. Wow, I did a banger job on aligning it freehand. Maybe because I've done this 1,000 times at this point. So that looks good. And so I'm just going to do a scan. And I'm going to name it, scan it to front.tiff in my active scans folder on my desktop and just go for it. It's warming up. And now it's doing the for realsy scan. But yeah, that's basically it. Rinse and repeat for 6 sides of the box. In some cases, if you have a slipcover box like this one, you might be able to get away with doing 4 sides and then just doing, or 5 sides and then just copying and pasting the top and the bottom, because who cares? It's a white box and no one even know because of the compression of the website and everything. So, yeah, I guess that's basically it. Hope that it was enlightening. And I wonder how many times Guybrush puked up there. The hell with it. See ya.